What is up, guys? Prodigy here, and I can finally show you guys some Prison of Elders gameplay. In this video, I'm going to give you guys an overview of Prison of Elders so you can have an understanding on what's going on and how everything works. You can find links in the description of a full playthrough of the level 34 Prison of Elders game mode. So how does Prison of Elders work? Well, to make it as simple as possible, there are a total of 4 rounds and 1 boss fight round. Each round contains 3 waves, and those waves get harder the more you progress through them. Before I start with round 1, you need to bear in mind that these rounds differ every time you play. So when the DLC comes out and you play round 1, it can be completely different. So here we have round 1. If you didn't catch it, at the beginning we were shown a modifier for this round, and it was Trickle. Recharge of abilities is significantly reduced, meaning that any ability that you have that requires to recharge to be full will take a lot longer to recharge. Your grenades, your super energy, your melee ability will take longer to recharge. Also note that each round has its own modifier, and sometimes it can be more than one, and they differ every time. So for the first round, it was pretty simple. All we really had to do is survive for 3 waves of enemies coming at us. Wave 1 quickly went by, Wave 2 quickly went by, and Wave 3 was a little bit harder with more enemies, but it also went by pretty quickly and pretty easily. After that, we completed all 3 waves and we were told to go back to the main room so we can start round 2. From here, we start round 2. Again, each round has its own modifier, and for this one, we had small arms. Primary weapon damage is favored. Then we start going through the waves 1 through 3. Wave 1 was pretty simple, just survive, but Wave 2 came in with a critical objective. What you must know about critical objectives is that they have to be completed. If you fail at a critical objective, you'll be restarted from Wave 1. So if you're on Wave 2 and you failed a critical objective, you'll go back from the beginning and start your way back up to Wave 3. The critical objective for Wave 2 was to defuse mines, and you did this by standing inside the circle until the mine is defused. Moving on to Wave 3. It got a little bit hectic, and we were also given a gift of a heavy ammo box that we can use for a certain amount of time. More enemies were coming, and the objective was still the same, which was to defuse the mines. But after completion, we were returned to the main room and started round 3. In round 3, we ended up in a similar room with the Cabal, but the modifiers were different. We had exposure. Guardians' shields are increased but do not recharge. Wave 1 was simple again, was just to survive, but once again when Wave 2 started, it came with a critical objective. For this objective, you had to eliminate the target before he reached his target zone. Same thing with Wave 3, just a little bit harder. And a reminder, guys, that critical objectives must be completed. If you fail a critical objective, you'll be sent back to the beginning of the wave. From here, we move to round 4. The modifier we had was Arc Burn. Arc damage from any source is greatly increased, and things got a little hard here. Wave 1 again was just simple survive. Wave 2, critical objective spawned. We had to defuse the mines again, but it was much harder since you had to deal with wizards and knights that dealt arc damage. Finally, Wave 3, more mines to defuse and more wizards and knights to watch out from. Finally, we move to the boss room, which also had its own modifier. For us, it was solar burn. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased. And the boss room was actually really fun. All you had to do was kill the boss. You just had to watch out for when he put the whole room on fire, and you could not land on anything for 10 seconds. The boss, Urox, I believe that's how you say his name, would summon his rage, and you would have to be in the air while he did this, because anything you touched in the room would bring damage to you, mainly burn damage, which again is greatly increased in this room. From here, all you had to do is damage the boss when he was not summoning his rage. Easier said than done. It took us a few tries, but we were the first to beat it. And that is really it for my overview of Prison of Elders. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, if you guys are interested in seeing the full playthrough of Prison of Elders, there is a link in the description. Also, if you want to check out the new strike that House of Wolves is bringing, make sure to as well check out the links in the description. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you can please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.